It's Jason Abraham, the shadow teacher, and a theme that has been consistent in my life and consistent around the whole world the past couple of years is the theme of coming head to head with chaos and the energy of chaos and all the feelings that come with that. And the chaos, whether it be real or imaginary, usually a feeling of panic is what accompanies it. And people, our ego, our small self, our limited, finite self, that at some point is going to face an end but doesn't want to, it gets really panicked when it feels like it's losing control. When that which it's predictable, it's not able to control anymore. And usually when it feels or perceives that, again, whether this perception is real or imaginary, that sense of panic sets in. And human beings by nature, when they are panicked, do you think they make the best decisions? Or do you think they make impulsive, rash decisions that may not be in their best long-term interest? And I am not immune to reacting to chaos with a feeling of panic. But what I have gotten better at is recognizing it, being able to understand what's happening when it starts to happen, feeling it in my body, knowing what it feels like, having an awareness that I'm starting to panic, and then also knowing that I'm not going to make the best possible decision in this panic state. So what I've found in just getting better at recognizing this, I've also gotten better at the practice of breathing and taking a pause before I make a decision. And sometimes that's not possible. Sometimes if you're in a real, visceral fight or flight situation, that's not going to be possible. You got to make a quick decision on that spot and hope it is the right one. But in the sense where we have this imaginary panic, where we're uncertain about the future, we don't know what's coming next, and our mind starts to play out all these scenarios, these doomsday scenarios. These scenarios are not set in stone. At that moment, it's simply our imagination wanting to control the future, and our ego saying, do this. Whatever that quick, panicky decision is, it's based on the belief that this doomsday is going to play out and that you can control it. But what I found again is, as I've gotten better at labeling this and recognizing it and breathing, I've been able to step back and reassess my situation. And by doing this, I have more presence, I have more freedom, I have more sovereignty in my thoughts, my choices, and my actions in the moment. And when I do this as well, I realize that panicky decision that I would make, it's not going to make that much of a difference. There's a specific situation going on right now, different situation. Again, like there's been chaos. It's just pretty much almost consistent periods of chaos for the past couple of years in my life. But right now, the one particular issue that's causing chaos around me, if I make that rash decision, it's really not going to matter that much. It's just going to eat away a lot of mental energy. And another thing that happens when people are panicked is they are quick to give up their sovereignty. They're quick to give up their own ability to make decisions to someone who they think is going to make a better decision for them. And if they choose someone who's truly acting in their best interest, they're in good shape. But unfortunately, not everyone who's going to present themselves as the qualified decision maker is going to be acting in the best interest of the people. So, again, these invaluable tools of labeling the panic, taking a breath, taking a pause, and reassessing. And again, sometimes we're going to be facing situations where nobody's got an answer, where we're just having to figure shit out as we go along and be okay with that. And again, the sooner we can be okay with that, then we start to release some of the tension from that resistance. And spend less time in that panic, anxious state, and know that we're actually going to be drawing on the resources that are going to allow us to make the best possible decision for us. So, I know this video is kind of vague, but at the same time, it's one of the most important videos I think I've ever made, because this is a universal tendency. So whoever's watching this, I hope it brings medicine that you need at this moment. It may be my own medicine. I may have to look on this video in the future if I might find myself in panic. And just remember to take a few deep breaths. Know that I got this. Know that you got this. It's Jason Abraham, the Shadow Teacher, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace.